Self-knowledge is the progenitor of optimal function. Or, as Sun Tzu would say, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Imagine trying to fix a car, except you don't grasp object permanence, or for that matter, how to open the hood. That's a lot like self-improvement without an adequate understanding of your mind. Doesn't this say you need a lot? But, for example, know what amount of will you have, and how to avoid things you regret after running out of it. How much does it take out of you to avoid going on a junk food binge? How much to do your homework at a good time? How much to maintain baseline function? Self-understanding is useful because it lets you know what fails, why it failed, and how to fix it. Optimal function from there is guaranteed. You would have to intentionally sabotage yourself for no reason to not get it. So how do you self-understand? Figure out what causes what good things are maintained by, and what bad things are caused by. What bad things are caused by. What associations do what? For example, does one failure cause a cascade, and why? Perhaps bad morale from failing leads to a need for reward, which then leads to more failing. This could be solved by making failure celebrated as a means of progress, rather than interpreting it as a bad thing. Here's one detail I think deserves attention. Good perception control. Do you find yourself in a situation where you seem to be slipping? That might well be because you think you are. People in deep stress either break down or get into their flow. It's habit, but more importantly, it is perception. Belief is the result. Imagine yourself as yourself, but now doing straight up optimally. And somehow, even if not optimal, performance really improves. Panicking? Well, now you're in the flow zone, and those problems are washing right away. Anxiety? I'm actually in a world that's never heard of anxiety. Imagination is the untapped tool for controlling the mind and the emotions. It can do so instantaneously. Just figure out what you should be, and know that you now are what you should be. Permanent mindset changes, in turn, are simply a function of consistently doing this. And habits are formed from real reality, or imagined reality just the same. A caveat, it might work, it might not. If you don't have an imagination, it probably won't. Either way, you have to try yourself, really. Thanks, and have fun.